just take my breath away. When you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. You've been my obsession. You're always on my mind. When I go to sleep tonight, baby, you be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel it burning high when I'm in your eyes. You light my fire, baby. You make me feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. When I'm with you.
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Colorado Rockies.
Black clouds follow my shadow, feeding off all my sins. Waiting time to hunt me down. I walk alone in the unknown.
Biggest storyline coming into this one. He's riding quite the hitting streak, Singy.
Been seeing the ball so well, Boog. One of the toughest outs in the league right now.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And towing the slab here, Jaden Hill. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor. And we'll watch how he works in this one.
And now it's Joey Gallo. Drove in their only run in last night's game. A little out. Front there as he swings through it. 1 out, bases empty. The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Dahlbeck off of first with 2 away. And that is out of play. Goes down looking. Bottom of the first. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Cannon with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Here's Michael Toglia.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Dominic Fletcher. Hill back to work. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Into the second deck it goes, and the White Sox strike first. It's 1-0. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's the catcher to hit, Edgar Caro. And a foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Smoked on the ground a second. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. So digging in, Oscar Colas. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. And here is Sosa to the plate. Line drive and makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's an early. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Thairo Estrada. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on. Boog, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yep, exactly.
What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
And getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
2 outs, base is empty. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one the other way. Jump throw. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop could even make that play.
And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one finds the zone, and now 3-1. Check swing, called strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. And there's a ball. Pena, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the automatic. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's Trey Turner, flied to right his first time. And that drops in for a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Pena on at first, nobody out. Hill keeping an eye on him. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Runner goes again. In there for strike 3. Throw to third. Save. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
clips the corner, and the count even at 1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And that one missing low. 1 away with a runner at third. Next pitch, not close, up high. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Sends it to Tolia. Runner scores, though. That's a little insurance, and the lead is 2. Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's fouled off. And a pitch.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Fletcher on his way over. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. That one finds the zone. 0-1. This to third, and that's just foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Jones in the box now, no balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Rockies are down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
On the ground. Sends it to Tolia, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Here's the center fielder, Dominic Fletcher. He's already homered here in this one. Backed off the plate that time.
Whoa. 2-0. Nope. Ball 3. 3-0.
Out towards right center field. Hilliard makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Edgar Caro. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So up next for Chicago, Oscar Colas. Grounded out his first time. That misses the zone. 1-0. In the air, center field. Doyle should have this one. Squeezes it, and that's the third out. So no. Back here at Coors Field, ready to go, bottom 4. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. Ground ball, left side. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Next for Colorado, Michael Toglia. In the air, out towards left center. And there's 2 down. Thairo Estrada to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Foul ball there. Next offering way upstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And now it's even up. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a bouncer. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Up the middle, Tovar. 1 up, 1 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Line drive, and it's caught for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Cannon back to work. That one inside, and it's 1-0. And that one sliced foul. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Sam Hilliard. And there's a foul ball. The Rockies down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2. Just misses with that one.
That's a good pitch there.
1-2.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Got him swinging.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean,
this one swung on and hit well, way back there. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
So runner at second, 2 down. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. Farmer stands at second with 2 gone. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got an RBI triple.
Well, a swing like that can help. You come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Doyle in the box now, takes strike 1. Hit hard, should be extra bases. The tying run is in to score from third.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
Now here's Nolan Jones. The other way, and it goes just foul. And now the count is even. Runner at second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one just missing inside. Counts full, 3-2. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strike. And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Joey Gallo. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one the other way, and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
That swing is all about confidence. Sitting pretty with the 3-0 count and using it to your advantage instead of wasting what turned out to be a good opportunity. A great job of hitting, and the result is a single. Good stuff.
Over to first, and he saved. Next to hit, Bobby Dahlbeck. Runner takes off, and that's a stolen base, not even close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Man at second. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Strike in there. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. One and 2 here. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
That one misses, and 1-1. And a bunt right side. Tolia there for the out. Run comes in on the safety squeeze. Here's Bud Black towards the mound. A new arm into the game, the righty Jimmy Hergen.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Fletcher measures 5 feet 6 inches, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Breaking ball, and that got him. Now here is Edgar Caro, 1 for 2. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Fletcher leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. They get the force. That ends the inning and stops things. Anthony Rizzo getting loose there. He's now in the game at first. Ezekiel Tovar. Tyler Gilbert gets the call from the pen.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
That's out to center field. Hauls it in for the out. Michael Toglia digging in for the Rockies. And that one clips the corner. The Rockies down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. Home run number 10 on the year. And we are starting over. It's 3-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
That's the ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that is that. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jake Bird.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Movement in the bullpen. Tyler Kinley getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Vodnik warming up as well. And another ball.
2-0.
That one hit to right. Lays out and makes the play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
Jeremy Pena steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that one wrapped foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Line drive, and there's a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Trey Turner now in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw. Save.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Chris, there aren't many players faster than him, and StatCast demonstrates that for us right here.
Yeah, it breaks down the data for us on a close play, and that top speed is about as fast as we've ever seen, Boog, and clearly it was the difference maker on that play.
And there's the automatic. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again, and he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time, and they get Turner for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And fouled off. Hard hit left side. Sends it to Tolia. Rizzo out of the play. And that is back here in Denver. Now it's the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. That's in there. 0-1. Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And down on strikes. That K is his third of the game. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Out in front and foul to the left side. That one close, ruled a ball. And the count is 1-1. That's a little bit low. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Slap the other way, foul. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Next to hit, Hunter Goodman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
That's a ball. 2 balls, no strike.
To the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play. That's an infield single. So up next, Brenton Doyle. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your...
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. 2 left for Colorado, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tyler Kinley.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Dahlbeck swings through it for strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Scott Alexander getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Lawrence getting cranked up as well. Strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And 1-2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And that skips in the dirt. Good job to fight that one off. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. It's his 8th home run of the year. And the White Sox jump out in front. It's 4-3. These fans are dealing with some heartbreak right now. Now at the plate, Corey Jolts.
No, that's
First pitch misses. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside. And it's 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Rips one to right. And foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
And next to hit for the Sox, Dominic Fletcher. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
First pitch just misses. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. And another ball. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. So man aboard, and now the switch hitting catcher, Edgar Caro. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
Well, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there.
There's one, and that's 2. But the White Sox get one on a homer. It's now on to the bottom of the 8th. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. Gilbert back to work. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I'll tell you what, I hated that pitch.
That one is absolutely belted. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move. New pitcher for the White Sox, Cam Boozer.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And ball 4 to aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Estrada in the box now, takes strike 1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And that's way high. And it's 1 and 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. Here's the left fielder. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Next offering is outside. Falling behind 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Sam Hilliard digging in for the Rockies. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. That one ripped. And that's got extra bases written all over it. 1 runs in. Heading for the plate. He scores and they have the lead.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And this place is rocking. It's 7-4. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Next offering is down low.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Close one doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 4 runs. Welcome back. And here comes the closer, Scott Alexander.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hilliard tracks it down for the out. He's 2 outs away. Jeremy Pena now at the plate. That clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Man at first with 1 gone. So now it's the White Sox DH. Trey Turner, 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. And first offering is fouled off. Pena, the base runner at first with 1 out. Step off, throw to first. Pena back in on a dive. Alexander measures 6 feet 2 inches, 195 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2010. Runner takes off, and a foul ball. He stays alive. Runner goes again in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him. Next pitch is outside. That's down and in. And they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Runner goes again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And there's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. just couldn't find the strike zone.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. Inside. And that's ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. Tying run at the plate. Base hit. One run is in. The second run scores, and it's a one-run game.
Just a huge at-bat right there. Everything was on time. And
new pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Justin Lawrence.
well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wide. Different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Way out front for strike two.
1-2.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. No advance, though. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And it bangs off the top of the wall. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Put a great swing on that pitch to deep center field, and we knew it was going to be close, but just not quite enough. And I'm sure a few of his teammates might be yelling weight room at him right now, but he should definitely feel good about that one. Really important at bat coming up now.
And now the 0-1. Bunting gets it down to first. Off balance feed. There's one. And that's a double play to end it.
I always love playing 4th of July games at home. There's so much energy in the ballpark. The red, white, and blue everywhere. And when you get a win, you feel like you did something special. Now it's off to get showered and changed and enjoy these fireworks.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7.
Let's get the paper. Somebody love it, hate it, no matter the situation. Why? Everybody rich to someone who got nothing.
I'm winning the breakup. I'm trying to stop 'cause it's safer. And I'll find a love a little later. This came too soon, and I'm not too sure what to make of it. All of these butterflies, suddenly